Good morning, students. So now we are going to continue the next part of the chapter. In the last part, we have discussed about the importance of the place or the village Kusali in South India, reference with the doctor, and so many other things. So then the narrator Shama, he talks about the speciality of his village. The narrator says that mango trees in the village, that they are especially that they are so special, and the soreness will touch to your Brahmarandra. It means when you will eat that mango, that fruit, definitely it will touch to your sense, the soreness of that mango. That this is the speciality. And after that he said, once what happened, the narrator, he made a kind of a chutney at his home with this mango. And what happened after that, they ate it, the family. And because of that chutney which was prepared with the help of mango, what happened, that this suffered from the cough. They had a cough, so that's why later on when they went to the doctor, then he explained the speciality of this mango, right? After that, the narrator talks about the creepers in that village, which are generally found in the village ponds, creepers, you know. And its flowers are really a kind of feast to behold, to see the beauty of the flowers. No need, and the narrator said, what do? You take the two leaves of the from that creeper, and so then later on, no need to worry about how to serve an afternoon meal. It means the lunch, etc. No need to, because instead of the plates, that you can use the leaves of this creeper in this way. So then the narrator says that he talks about all these things, the mango, the doctors or the creepers, etc. Then he himself said in this story that definitely you will be thinking that I am rambling from the topic, I am going away from the topic. So but the narrator, he said, this it happens whenever I talk about my village, definitely it happens. So then he narrated the actual story. What happened? Then he recalls the incident which had been taken place 10 years ago. The narrator said that the accountants, the village accountant, that he had the enough courage. How? What kind of the courage? To send his son to the higher study to Bangalore for the further study, because he was the first man, village accountant, to send his son to his boy to that place for study only. And the situation of his village, Kosali, that time, it means the time of, for example, the British India, the Britishers that they were ruling over Indians. So that time, it means rarely, almost no one was there who could speak English in that village. But nowadays, presently, that you will find that on each and every street, that the people that are talking in English. This is the today's situation. But the writer talks about the British India before independence. After that, and explaining the situation of the village, narrator has given one example. What happened once? The narrator, he had been to his friend's house, Ramarao's house. At that time, he was sitting at his house. And what happened? Ramarao's son, that he had purchased, he had bought from a lady a bundle of firewood for the meals, etc. that he had bought. When he came out with the money out of the house, the boy, Ramarao's son, that he asked to that lady, how much should I pay to you? The lady said something 4 5, 4 rupees something. But Ramarao son said that it means I don't have the change now. He used the word, only one word, that is change, 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 right? So when he said to the lady that I don't have the change, so that is why what happened? The lady thought that this boy or the Ramarao, that he did not want to pay the money. So that's why what the lady did, that it means that he left the house uttering few words in her own language. It means she thought that he didn't want to pay the money. It means she did not understand the meaning of this word change, right? So that is why. So now, therefore the narrator said, this is therefore really his homecoming, Ranga's homecoming was a big event for me. Or not only for me, for the villagers also, because he was the first boy or the person from Hosahalli village who could speak English or who went for the higher study to Bangalore. So now, when the narrator noticed the people that they were going to his village, it means to his doorstep, Ranga's doorstep, because when they came to know that Ranga has come back after a few months, so everybody wanted to see all the people that they rushed towards his home, and the narrator also, that he followed the crowd. And the narrator said, definitely the place, it means the house of Ranga, it would have been turned into a black hole of Kolkata. Why? Due to the presence of the crowd or so many people that they were presented there. When Ranga came out of the house with a smile on his face, everyone surprised looking at him. The people were thinking that definitely he would have been changed. But now everyone was surprised that Ranga was the same which the way that he had been 6 months ago. No change at all. And later on, the narrator has given the reference of old lady. One of the old lady, that he came forward from the crowd and he checked his chest, shaking the chest, because she was looking for the janebara. Janebara means a kind of a holy thread that which has been worn as a symbol of that particular religion or the caste, right? So now in the same manner, that time when the lady found that janebara or that holy thread, that she said that he hasn't lost his caste. Who said? The lady said. When she checked his chest, let me see now the mentality of the village people that time. After that, the crowd melted away. It means the people that they went to their place when they found that no change at all. But still the narrator was standing in the courtyard looking at Ranga. Ranga looked at him and he recognized, he understood. He came forward and he did a namaskara to the narrator. Who? Ranga did namaskara to the narrator. The way that he did it, the narrator said, he did not do the namaskara like present day boys. How the present days boys that they used to do the namaskara or something without bending, standing stiff and saying hi something, right? But the way he did the namaskara, it means he bent low to touch his feet. He touched the feet of the narrator. Who? Ranga. It means the narrator wants to say here, though he took the education, he was highly educated, he went to the Bangalore, but still that he had not forgotten that his culture, his tradition, his people, language. The same way, one more message the writer wants to give, though we are highly educated, it doesn't matter, do not forget your culture, your traditions, people, your language, all the things, right? So in this way, up to that we have seen that Ranga's homecoming, why it was a big event or the major event for the people, right? So the rest of the things that we will continue in the next video module. Thank you and have a good day.